Completely unrelated to this video, I moved my Drake Take Care vinyl to sit my phone with my outline of this video down, and it just dawned on me, I've never opened this vinyl. That's the first thing I'm doing when I'm done recording. Boom. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Deauntaé. I'm trying to come up with a name for y'all, but also I feel like I'm only 30, not even 30 full subscribers in, so I really don't want to get that deep into it, but I feel like if I start now, it'll be easier, you know? Boom. I feel like I have not just stood here, sat down, and just ever really talked to y'all. I feel like I've given introspective moments on why I want to take content seriously, why I haven't taken content seriously, but I just haven't talked to y'all heart to heart. And if I have, it's been a minute. And because of that, a lot has happened. And quite frankly, I don't know where to begin. Where have I been? Everywhere and nowhere at all. That's the short answer. But the reality is, because I don't think the vlog where I talked about this, haven't finished editing it, hasn't made it to YouTube yet, which kind of goes back into that content problem. We're fighting over it. It's cool. My aunt that was integral in raising me passed away in June. Suddenly. And when I say suddenly, I mean unexpectedly, suddenly, all of that. And that was a lot. That was a lot. It was already just me, her, my grandma, my grandpa. And now it's just me, my grandma, my grandpa. There are certain realities that I prepared for that I knew I was going to deal with her. Such as and I said this to my grandparents and I meant it when I said it, it's just life and reality. They're reaching 80 years old. So I was mentally preparing myself to lose them. But in my head, I would always have her. So grief would be a lot, but I wouldn't be alone. That reality has changed. My original OG best friend, the person I could honestly tell every single aspect of my life to, is no longer here. My biggest fan, literally, Deauntaé's #1 fan, isn't here anymore. So there's been a lot to unpack, and I'm trying to keep it together because I can feel emotions starting to come up. Because it's a lot of these things I haven't said out loud. A lot of these things I've felt, I've said in my head, but saying a lot of things out loud gives them life. It gives it reality. It gives it truth. And that's a hard one. Trying to navigate this thing called life without her. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. I have a tendency, I'm doing what she did a lot, which is be the strong person, being that person that's there for my grandparents, being that person that's there for my family, her friends, her people. I'm the one, they'll call, they'll check up on me and be like, how are you? And then they'll go into the spiel about how much they miss her and how much of a true friend and unnecessarily and sometimes very unnecessarily sweet and loving person she was. And I'm like, bro, I get it. Nobody experienced that more than me. Trust me, I understand. But, I've been trying to process that and deal with that. And it's been a lot. What does that look like for me officially 2 months later? In limbo. I can be honest, in limbo. In a lot of ways confused. In a lot of ways hurt. In a lot of ways unfulfilled. In a lot of ways just confused. But I know she wouldn't want me to stay like that forever. So I won't, and I can't. Because now I feel like I have a point to prove. I feel like a fire has been lit under me because honestly, I took half the year off before that to kind of reconfigure Corey. Deauntaé is an artist. Deauntaé is the brand. Deauntaé is, what you see in public. Corey is the person behind the scenes that has to do the work for Deauntaé. And Corey got to a point where Corey was burnt out. Corey was overwhelmed. Corey was trying to figure a lot of stuff out for himself and who he is as a person. And it got to the point where those lines between Deauntaé and Corey started to blur, which they're going to blur. There's no Deauntaé without Corey. There's no Corey without Deauntaé. Deauntaé is quite literally my middle name. But, you know, it's been a lot of work. So for me, I knew something needed to give. I was gonna give myself the rest of August. I'll perform in Dallas Labor Day weekend, but that Tuesday we get back, 90-day reset. So for me, for lack of a better phrase, lack of a better word vomit, word purpose, I'm finna get my shit together. Boom. I'm giving myself 90 days to officially reset myself. I'm resetting myself at the gym. We've been getting back in the gym. We're getting back. I'm gonna have to bleep that out, but we're getting back in the gym consistently. Financially, I am stable. I thank God for that every day. But I feel like financially I could be in a better place. So financially, we're gonna reset myself. What that means for me, I'm cutting out impulsive spending. I'm making a rule for myself. I cannot purchase any more alcohol until my birthday. Here's the thing, I'm not an alcoholic, but I like to entertain. I'm the person that likes having kickbacks and hosting them and having them in my house. So I usually have a fully stocked bar. But pretty much the rule as of right here, right now, is what's here is here. Can't go buy nothing else. So I would be a liar if I said last week I didn't go get like 3 bottles. I did. This week, am I probably finna go get like a bottle of Hennessy because I've been really craving Hennessy for some reason? Probably. But after Labor Day weekend, killed. So there's that. There's a lot of things that go with that. Savings too, rebuilding my savings because I've had a couple of life things that have required me to tap into it, and I don't like doing that. So we're gonna rebuild that. That's what gym, it's finance, content. I'm doing a video a week. I don't care. I don't care what happens. I don't care if I have to sit there, record it, not edit it, and just give y'all raw footage. Y'all are getting a video a week. I don't care. You're gonna get the freaking video, bro. You're getting it. And that's at least one video a week. Now that's for YouTube. I really got to figure out Instagram. Yeah. I really got to figure that out. But my goal by December 31st is, even if I don't hit my subscriber goal, which my subscriber goal for YouTube is 1,000 by December 31st. Even if I don't hit that, I want to be able to look back and say I was consistent. I did things within my niche. I showed my personality. I did all the things I know how to do so that when January 1st comes, it's not like a New Year's resolution. I'm just keeping forward with what I've already set in motion. You know what I mean? So yeah, those are really like the big 3 things. So gym, finances, and content. So boom, music. If I'm really honest, I thought I'd be a lot further than I am right now. I've let myself get in the way. I can't blame it on anybody else. Can't blame it on anything else. I've let myself get in the way. I have this bad tendency to kind of look at where I am and go, I'm not where I want to be. So I kind of beat myself up. And as opposed to using that as like momentum or like a fire under my tail to kind of like force me to do the work, I use that as like a self-deprecating moment and I let it like stagnate me. Then I get complacent. Right, cool. That's changing. I just really can't. If I learn anything with losing my aunt, time is precious. You don't know how long you have. You don't know how long you'll have to get and accomplish your dreams. Why not give it all you got? But to give it all I got, guys. So when y'all see me posting and releasing and talking and performing and doing this, please support your boy. Content creation, how is it going? I don't know. It's week 2. Bear with me. Just make sure your post notification bell is on. Make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're sharing it to your friends. Leave a comment. Add it to your watch later. Add it to your like videos. Stream it on your TV, on your iPad, on your, I don't know where I became from Jersey really fast, and now I'm from Britain. I don't know what's going on in Liverpool. But no, like, honestly, I don't know what content-wise that looks like for me. Again, we're on week 2. This is video 2. So I just really want y'all to tap in and fuck with your boy. Mess with your boy. Hey, mess with your boy. Mess with your boy. Boom, boom, mess with your boy. Mess with your boy. Hey, mess with your boy. Boom. I don't know what this channel is going to look like. I don't know what content I'm gonna do, long term. I don't know what life is gonna look like tomorrow. But what I do know is I want y'all to come along on the road with me. Come join. Come join the vibe. Come catch a vibe, bro. Come join the journey. Just tag along. Buckle your seatbelts, because it's going to be rocky. It's going to be bumpy. It's going to be a lot. But nothing will make me more happy. Nothing will be more fulfilling to look in that passenger seat, look in that rearview mirror, and see you right there beside or behind me. So, come on.